And here in the Waldstadion in Frankfurt, West Germany, the 10th World Cup begins with a spectacular opening. All round this stadium, 16 globes in the shape of footballs, each of which conceals at the moment an entertainment group from each of the 16 nations competing in the finals. We've just seen the first of these globes open, and they reveal the ensemble Cerimonia from Yugoslavia, who will entertain with traditional songs and dances, and this pattern will be repeated in no particular order. They've not been arranged in alphabetical order or in any particular order of merit. The Germans have been at great pains to avoid any suggestion of regimentation, and so through the afternoon we shall work through the 16 nations who will contribute to the entertainment. And at 5 o'clock, of course, Brazil, the champions, will open the competition proper with a match against Yugoslavia, which you can see on independent television, live and in full. But these dancers now come from a group founded in Belgrade in 1945 to preserve the national folk traditions and dances, and in particular of their native Serbia. Nearly 30 years of experience behind them, in which time they've given over 2,000 performances all over Europe and played to more than 2 million spectators, but of course never to a bigger audience than they have today. These World Cup finals to be watched on television by more than 800 million people around the world. A grey, chilly afternoon in Frankfurt. We've seen very little sun here this week, and not the most colourful of settings for this opening, but a most picturesque stadium surrounded by woodland, source of some concern to the German security authorities, who have been absolutely meticulously thorough in their preparations. They are a good old Yugoslavian knees-up, which you might encounter on a night out in Belgrade. Applause for the dancers of the Cerimonia ensemble representing Yugoslavia, the last of the 16 nations to qualify for this World Cup tournament, and they did so indeed with a 1-0 victory over Spain in a playoff in this stadium in February. And these Yugoslavian dancers are in fact on the far side of the stadium from us, immediately underneath the stand in which the press sit and in which the VIPs are sitting, among them the German President, Dr. Heinemann.